Did you know that your mind wanders almost 50% of the time? That's right, half of your day might be spent thinking about something other than what you're actually doing. This is called mind wandering, and it's one of the biggest barriers to mindfulness. We live in a world full of distractions, and staying present is harder than ever. But what if you could change that? In this video, I'm going to share 6 unique tips that will help you break free from distractions and stay focused in the present. These aren't the usual, boring mindfulness tricks you've heard 1,000 times. We'll dive into methods that are easy to practice and actually work. Want to discover how just a few seconds can reset your mind, or how decluttering your environment can improve your focus? Stick around, because we're about to dive deep into simple but powerful strategies that will help you master the art of staying present. Chapter 1: The Pause Button. Unlocking instant mindfulness when distractions flood your mind. Your first step is simple: hit the pause button. That's right, take 5 seconds to stop whatever you're doing and breathe deeply. Just 5 seconds of conscious pausing can reset your mind. Research shows that it takes only a few seconds of focused breathing to shift your brain's focus from the automatic distraction mode to mindful awareness. Why does this work? Your brain loves patterns, and when you regularly take short breaks to refocus, it begins to form new patterns of mindfulness. Even high achievers like Tim Ferriss swear by the power of pausing, whether it's before a meeting or during a stressful moment. It's a simple hack that helps cut through the noise and brings you back to the present. Try this next time you're in a rush or feeling overwhelmed. Just pause and breathe. You may be surprised how quickly your mind calms and your focus sharpens. Studies show that even taking a brief break increases productivity. The University of Illinois found that short breaks during tasks can actually boost your ability to stay focused. So, make it a habit to pause, even if it's just for 5 seconds. Chapter 2: Focus Fishing. Reeling in your wandering thoughts. Have you ever tried to fish for your thoughts? It may sound odd, but focus fishing is a strategy that helps reel in those wandering ideas that keep you distracted. Imagine your thoughts as fish in the sea of your mind. When you notice your thoughts drifting, gently bring them back in. Instead of battling distractions, you're simply catching them and reeling them back to the present moment. This strategy isn't just theoretical, it's based on how mindfulness works. In fact, neuroscientists have found that our brains are wired to wander. It's called the default mode network, and it's constantly active, even when we're not. But just as a fisherman can master the art of patience, you can train your brain to focus by practicing this fishing technique. When you notice your mind wandering, use a simple technique: label the distraction. For example, if you're thinking about your to-do list, say thinking to yourself. This action makes the distraction less powerful and helps pull you back to the present. A 2010 study by Harvard researchers found that people spend almost 50% of their time thinking about something other than what they are currently doing, making focus fishing even more important. Chapter 3: Engage your senses. A 3D approach to the present. Mindfulness isn't just about mental focus, it's about fully engaging with the world around you. One of the most effective ways to stay present is by using your senses to create a 3D experience of the present moment. When you focus on your senses, sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste, you're anchoring yourself to reality. Try this. Take a moment to notice the texture of the chair beneath you, the sound of birds outside, or the taste of your coffee. This simple act of sensory awareness immediately sharpens your focus. The research is clear. Mindfulness techniques like this can lower stress levels and improve emotional regulation. A study by the American Psychological Association found that people who practice mindfulness regularly have lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. The magic of engaging the senses lies in the fact that they can't operate on autopilot the way your thoughts do. By deliberately focusing on what you can see, hear, or feel, you disrupt the flow of distractions and stay grounded in the here and now. It's the 3D way of experiencing life that makes all the difference. Don't forget to subscribe if you're finding these tips helpful. We'll dive deeper into mindfulness in the next chapters, so you won't want to miss it. Chapter 4. The Mindful Time Traveler, Bridging Past, Present, and Future. When distractions arise, it's often because we're caught up in the past or future. This is where mindful time traveling comes in. Picture yourself as a time traveler, moving between past regrets, future anxieties, and the present moment. The trick is not to dwell in any one of these time zones for too long. Studies reveal that anxiety often stems from worries about the future. A 2013 study in psychological science found that people who focus too much on the future are more likely to experience higher levels of anxiety and stress. But when you practice mindfulness, you learn to redirect your focus back to the present, where true peace lies. To become a mindful time traveler, start by acknowledging your thoughts without judgment. If your mind drifts to something from the past, gently remind yourself that it's over. If it drifts to the future, remind yourself that it hasn't happened yet. Redirect your attention to the here and now. As you become more practiced, this will feel less like a chore and more like a natural way of being. Chapter 5. The Distraction Detox. Purge the noise from your life. One of the most powerful strategies to maintain mindfulness is to reduce the distractions in your environment. A distraction detox might sound drastic, but it's highly effective. Whether it's limiting your social media use or cleaning up your physical space, less clutter means less distraction. In fact, a study conducted by Princeton University found that physical clutter in your environment can make it harder for your brain to focus. It creates visual distractions that compete for your attention. By eliminating unnecessary items from your space, you allow your brain to focus on what truly matters. Start small, turn off notifications, tidy up your workspace, or even create a distraction-free zone for moments of deep work. A study from the University of California, Irvine, found that it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to regain focus after being interrupted, making your environment a critical factor in staying present. Chapter 6. Mindful Moments in Motion. Turning routine into ritual. What if you could turn everyday tasks into opportunities for mindfulness? That's the idea behind mindful moments in motion. Whether it's washing dishes, taking a walk, or eating lunch, each action can become a ritual that anchors you in the present. According to the Journal of Health Psychology, engaging in mindful eating practices can reduce overeating and improve digestion. The same principle applies to any routine activity. When you approach a task with full awareness, you can transform it into a moment of mindfulness rather than a mindless chore. Try focusing on each step of the activity, bringing your full attention to the motions, sensations, and feelings that arise. Whether it's the feel of warm water on your hands while washing dishes or the sound of your footsteps on a walk, every action has the potential to be a mindful moment. This practice helps you stay present without needing to carve out extra time for meditation. It's a simple, yet powerful way to stay grounded throughout the day. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I've got more mindfulness tips coming your way, and you won't want to miss out on all the ways you can start living more in the moment.